So this is an anxious time for parents as they try to prepare their kids for back to school. But this is a school year unlike anything we have ever seen. Not only are parents readying their children to hit the books for the first time since March, many navigating this new world of online learning, all while trying to keep safe from COVID-19. A lot to get through here. CityNews web writer and reporter Dilshad Burman joins us live now with some advice from experts. And when we make this decision, there is no perfect answer. I think that's the key here. And for you, what you've been exploring with your web team as well, with our web team, is let's get to the experts and get the answers right off the bat. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Mel. Yes, that's right. You know, like you said, it's a really difficult decision. There is no perfect answer. There's definitely benefits to being in school, being with your friends, socializing, having that one-on-one interaction with teachers. But then do those benefits actually outweigh the risks of COVID-19? That's definitely something that parents are struggling with. So what I did this week is I took parents' concerns directly to two experts that we spoke to live on our Facebook pages, and they weighed in with some suggestions that might help parents make those decisions. So first I spoke to Dr. Vinita Dubey. She is Toronto's Associate Medical Officer of Health, and she gave us some factors that you should consider before choosing between online learning and in-person learning.
Look at your child or your children. How well can they follow instructions? What age are they? How well do they learn? Can they keep a mask on? Can they follow instructions? Will they follow instructions? And then you want to look at your home environment. Are there vulnerables in your house or in your social circle that you need to consider? And what about the logistics of, could you handle online learning for your child, or is that not a possibility? Do you need to send your children because of work?
Here, Dee, because some people don't have the choice, as you heard from Dr. Dubey here. You know, if you're living with different generations in your household, if you are essential workers, you have to take into account childcare. Now, you talked to another official here who has some experience, a thing or two, that knows about the education system and what is coming into play, what they're dealing with when it comes to safety.
Yes, absolutely. I spoke to Dr. Charles Pascal. He is a professor of applied psychology at the Ontario Institute for Studies in Education. He's an Order of Canada recipient, and he actually used to be in the government as well. He was the former Deputy Minister of Education for Ontario. So he has some perspective on government's planning for back to school. And he actually had tips more revolving around the safety in schools. So here's his take on that and whether you should send your kids back to school.
The first thing is to recognize that parents know their kids best. And you want to have a conversation with the principal and maybe go on site to look at the most important thing, which is social distancing, ensuring that there is plenty of space, 2 meters or more between desks, and that all the basics regarding the hand washing and those kinds of things are at play. So a little more information, knowing your child, being optimistic, and staying calm. Most important thing for parents is do everything you can to take care of yourself so that you don't pass on the stress to the kids.
Okay, so definitely some interesting pieces of advice, and these are just snippets. Dee, I know you had some very extensive conversations here.
Absolutely. So we have 30 minutes each with each of these experts. Those full chats are up on our websites. Plus, if you prefer to read, we have transcribed all of these questions and answers. So you can find that on citynews.ca as well as our sister radio station, 680news.com.
Dee Burman, always nice to talk to you. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thanks, Mel.